When we stand in the presence of love, there are words we speak, words that may seem small but carry a weight greater than any treasure this world can offer. These words aren't just uttered in the heat of passion or in fleeting moments of joy, but in the depths of the soul. Expressions of a heart that has been touched by something greater than itself. And while love is far too vast and wonderful to be confined to human language, there are 7 secret words that reveal the intensity of a heart that is madly in love. These words are spoken in sincerity and devotion, words that carry within them the deepest desires of a man's heart. They carry the power to heal wounds, to offer hope, and to transform lives. Let me begin by saying this. I'm here for you. When a man is truly in love, these words become his anchor. They signify not just a commitment to stand by in the good times, but more importantly, they show a steadfast resolve to remain when the storms of life come. For when love enters a man's life, it begins to transform him in ways he may not have expected. He no longer simply thinks of himself. He thinks of another. He knows that to love deeply is to lay down his own desires for something greater, for something that transcends him. The words, "I'm here for you," are not merely spoken, they are lived out in action. They mean that no matter the challenges or the obstacles, he is ready to stand firm, shoulder to shoulder, through it all. It's a vow, a sacred promise, that the love he has is not a passing fancy, but a lasting devotion. The next secret word we often hear is, "I trust you." Trust is the foundation of any great relationship. And when a man is madly in love, trust becomes more than just a word. It becomes the bedrock upon which everything else is built. "I trust you" is not said lightly. It's a recognition of vulnerability. It's a declaration that despite all of the uncertainties in life, this person is worthy of confidence. It's the willingness to give your heart, your dreams, your fears, and your hopes into the hands of another, knowing they will hold them with care. Trust in love is not merely the absence of doubt, but the presence of certainty. A certainty that, despite our human imperfections, we are committed to walking this journey together with faith in each other's goodness. Then there is the word, "I need you." These words, spoken from the heart, express a deep truth. Love is not about independence, but interdependence. It's a recognition that we were never meant to walk alone. "I need you" is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. A recognition that we are better together. When a man says this, he acknowledges that something is missing in his life, and it is the other who completes him. He does not say these words out of obligation or to manipulate, but because he understands that love is a reciprocal gift. In this need, he sees a divine truth, that in love, we find our greatest purpose and fulfillment. It is in relationship that we find our truest selves. When he says, "I need you," it is not merely for companionship, but for the deep, rich connection that brings life to the soul. "I'm proud of you" is another phrase that speaks volumes. When a man is madly in love, he sees the beauty, the strength, and the potential in the one he loves. These words go beyond the superficial. It's not just about being proud of achievements or accolades. It's about recognizing the inner beauty, the courage, the integrity that resides within the other person. "I'm proud of you" is a recognition of their growth, their strength, and their unwavering commitment to becoming the best version of themselves. It's an acknowledgement of all that they are and all that they are becoming. When a man says, "I'm proud of you," it is a declaration that he sees them not just for who they are in the moment, but for all the possibilities that lie ahead. It's the affirmation that their love is not just for today, but for all the days to come. The next phrase, "I'm sorry," may seem simple, but it carries within it the power to heal wounds. Love is not without its struggles. And in the heat of emotion, words can be spoken that cause pain. But when a man is truly in love, he understands the importance of humility. I'm sorry is not about pride or ego. It is about reconciliation and healing. These words are an offering of peace, a recognition that in love we are not perfect, but we strive for something better. When he says, I'm sorry, it is a willingness to take responsibility for his actions, to admit when he is wrong, and to make amends. It's an expression of his desire to restore harmony, to build a stronger foundation for love, and to ensure that nothing stands between them. These words reflect the heart of love itself, a heart and then there is the powerful phrase, I love you. It's the culmination of all the other words, the expression of a heart fully given. I love you is not just a sentiment, it's a declaration, a proclamation of devotion. These words are more than a simple confession. They are a commitment to a lifetime of care, respect, and partnership. To say I love you is to make a promise before God and man, a promise to stand by, to protect, and to nurture the one you love. These words come with the weight of sacrifice, with the understanding that love is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When spoken from the heart, I love you holds the power to bind two souls together in a covenant that can withstand the tests of time. Finally, there is the word always. This word signifies more than a mere promise. It is a pledge, an eternal vow. Always speaks to the depth of a commitment that goes beyond fleeting emotions. It signifies a love that does not fade with time or circumstance. When a man says always, he is expressing his resolve to remain faithful and true no matter what life may bring. Always is the promise that, despite the changing seasons of life, his love will endure. It is the certainty that even in the darkest of times, he will be there, loving, caring, and holding fast. And so these 7 secret words, words spoken with a sincere and humble heart, reveal the depth of a man's love. When a man is madly in love, he speaks these words not just in passing, but as the foundation of his life. They are not just phrases, but commitments that shape the way he lives, the way he loves, and the way he honors the one he loves. For in these words we see the very essence of love itself, selfless, unwavering, and eternal. These words are not just spoken, they are lived out each and every day in the simple acts of devotion, sacrifice, and care. And in them we find the true meaning of love, a love that is greater than anything this world can offer, a love that transcends time and space, a love that comes from the very heart of God. The phrase, I'm here for you, reflects a deep, unshakable commitment to stand by and support a loved one through both good and difficult times. I trust you emphasizes the foundation of trust in love, showing a willingness to be vulnerable and confident in the relationship. I need you speaks to the mutual need for connection, acknowledging that love is not about independence, but about growing together. I'm proud of you highlights the importance of acknowledging and celebrating the inner strength and growth of the one you love. I'm sorry. And always express humility, forgiveness, and a lifelong commitment to maintain love, peace, and harmony in the relationship. When a man truly loves, the words, I am here for you, hold a depth that surpasses ordinary promises. This phrase goes beyond a mere statement of presence. It is a powerful declaration of unwavering loyalty. To say, I'm here for you, is to pledge oneself to another, to be present not just in moments of joy, but also in times of struggle and sorrow, It signifies an emotional and spiritual commitment to be a steady presence no matter the circumstances. Love, when lived out in its purest form, is not conditional or temporary. It is a deep-rooted devotion that is steadfast, much like a solid foundation that remains firm despite the winds and rains of life. These words show a man's resolve to endure, to stand by his loved one through all challenges without hesitation. He understands that love is not always glamorous or easy, but requires patience, endurance, and an open heart. It means showing up when the world feels heavy, offering strength when there is none, and providing comfort when hope seems distant. In this commitment, love transforms from a fleeting feeling to a lasting covenant, one that endures beyond any momentary trial. The phrase, "I'm here for you," is not just about proximity. It is about emotional, mental, and spiritual support that binds two people together. When a man is madly in love, the words, "I trust you," carry immense significance. Trust is not just about believing in someone's integrity. It is about opening oneself to another person, exposing the raw and unguarded parts of the heart. Trust represents a willingness to be vulnerable, to let go of fear and allow someone to see you for who you truly are, flaws and all. In love, trust is the bridge that connects two souls, a foundation that allows both individuals to share their hopes, dreams, and fears without fear of judgment. To trust is to believe that the other person will not take advantage of your vulnerability, but will instead protect it, honor it, and nurture it. It's the quiet confidence that they will be there for you, not only in moments of ease, but especially in times of uncertainty or pain. Trust is a mutual exchange. It is earned, not given lightly, and it grows stronger over time as both people prove their dedication to each other's well-being. In the context of love, trust is sacred. It requires patience and understanding, but once it is established, it becomes the backbone of a relationship, enabling both individuals to grow, share, and live with the assurance that they are safe with one another. "I need you" is more than just a phrase. It is an acknowledgement of the deep interdependence that love creates. True love is not about one person standing alone, but about two individuals coming together, each bringing their own strengths, vulnerabilities, and dreams. The words, "I need you," express a profound truth that we were never meant to journey through life alone. While love does not diminish our individuality, it teaches us that we are stronger when we lean on one another, sharing the burdens and joys of life together.